Wow. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Died Much in TGL's Money Corner. Continuing on with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So we are, or were, in the middle of our third case. And it's been getting pretty interesting. Even, hi Dino, welcome. Even our Edgeworth here has been caught off guard, so hopefully we can finish the case today, because I'm kind of raring to go to figure out what's going to happen next. You couldn't tell my voice. I know, because I was thinking about Outlast Trials when I went to open up Ace Attorney on Steam, and then I was like, wait, that's not the right logo. So I closed it right away. I can't believe you caught that. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, ever since we actually finished playing Outlast Trials last time, I was like kind of thinking about it, because it was pretty fun. I quite enjoyed it. I'm not sure if you enjoyed it as much as I did, but I felt like after playing a few rounds with you guys, I was kind of getting the hang of it, and I was going to say on the stream. That's kind of why I kind of accidentally clicked it. I was like, I can't really do horror games solo, because I get panicky, but in a group setting, I feel so much more reassured. I can actually go off on my own and do my own stuff without like being scared, which is not too bad. No, you read it right. I just clicked wrong because I'm not obsessed with the game like Brandon is, but apparently I wanted to play it that bad. Yeah, it's not scary in the group setting, right? Yeah, so I kind of don't mind horror games in the group setting. It's just when I'm playing solo Outlast, I think that's when I get probably pretty scared. It's also kind of why I'm hesitant to actually pick up Resident Evil 4, even though it's supposed to be really good, because I don't think I can deal with the village crowd. I can't even deal with the village crowd in Bloodborne, so I can't see myself dealing with the village crowd in Resident Evil 4. But yeah, maybe. I guess I should try it out one day. I also recently bought the DLC for Final Fantasy 16 because it was on sale. It was on sale for like really cheap. 13 bucks for both of them. Oh, if it's co-op then for sure. I thought RE4 Remake was just a standalone with like that girl called Ashley. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's not the remake. I think like when we played the remake, was it something else? But yeah, I would definitely be up for co-op. I'm also waiting for the day where maybe one day we get to play Repo together. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna check something. Oh, interesting. Yeah, huh. But yeah, I think you'll really enjoy the Repo as well. Because I think back in the day, I did tell you that we should play Lethal Company together because it was really fun. But Repo is basically like the upgraded version of Lethal Company. Like, it's cuter. We're more like little robots. But the idea is the same. And I think it's really fun. But we'll see. I'll see what you think once we play it one day. Because I know you don't have it yet. It is on sale right now, but I don't know how big the sale is. I would say like, wait for a bigger sale if it may or may not go further than 30%. But anyways, let's continue the game first and then talk about it. But yeah, RE4. If you're gonna play it, then I will watch you, Dino. Because I know Brandon played it already. And I know one of my patients really likes it too. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick! Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios! What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop off this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to these studios pronto! We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Okay, just on a side note, if you see me looking like I'm coughing but you don't hear it, it's because I muted the mic for when I'm coughing. So I'm not coughing in anyone's ears, but I am at the tail end of my cold. But the cough is lingering, so I got my voice back, but having to switch to different voices is still kind of irritating a little bit, so we'll just play it slowly. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Okay, yeah, you're right, there's not enough. We can still examine these. If it's the same dialogue as before, I won't bother reading it. Yeah, these are the same dialogue as before, but they're just not checkmarked anymore. Yeah, I know, right? If only. Dude, if we can spread sickness through, like, the mic like that, that would be insane. That would be deadly. Hi, Elaine, welcome. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys... I know Elaine probably has a little bit. I don't know if you guys had gone to, like, Chapters or Indigo or, the manga sale. I ended up going just to see what I could pick up in the stores because it was a better deal than doing it online with my birthday thing. Oh, you forgot? Oh no! Yeah, okay, if I can spread disease through the mic, I think everyone will have a problem. Actually, it's just not even like me. If it was like that ability fell into the wrong hands. But anyways, so I was able to pick up a few things. I actually even picked up Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, which I've been meaning to read the novel for because apparently, like, the novel is really, really good. And I did read the webtoon for it, and the webtoon is amazing. PMN can vouch for me. It is one of the best webtoons I've read so far that is not, like, shoujo. Yeah. So I went and I bought a few things, and I happened to be able to pick up a few things for Elaine too, which is nice. I'm a little bit finicky with my books, so if I do see that the covers are dented or scratched up, unfortunately, then I won't be able to pick it up. And I didn't, so I didn't pick up as many as I should have or wanted to, but, hear me out. The only thing I was sad about is that there are certain things that I'm collecting currently that they don't have in stores at all. I checked online. They say out of stock for every Edmonton location. Yeah. But the ordering online, right? They don't have the good deal for it anymore. It's always in store. Yes, and Omniscient Reader, you hear good things? It's true. Read it. I would highly recommend it. So I ended up using my birthday code, promo code that they gave me to get a discount still. Not as good of a discount, but at least it lets me collect the stuff that I'm missing, such as the last 3 volumes of Who Made Me a Princess. Because that was the first, like, Korean webtoon that was about the isekai reincarnation thing. Oh, thank you. It's not my birthday yet, but you know, for this month, I get to use that promo code once, so that's what I did. And I really, really, really liked the art for it. The art is beautiful. Spoon is a wonderful artist, if anyone likes beautiful drawing. So I will, by my birthday, have completed collecting the whole series of Who Made Me a Princess, which essentially is only 9 volumes, but that was the first one that my sister read and recommended to me, and I fell in love with the art and all the color, the full color, and the quality of the print is so nice on the book. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you guys ever want to see it, I will bring it over so you can, like, touch it. Like, let me show you before we, like, head out for the game. It's heavy, it is. Let's see. Do I have... no one has to see my face that big, but just for the sake of today, here you go. Unfortunately, the webcam is still kind of blurry, and you can't really tell, but this is actually not flat. The title itself actually is like jutting out from the book, and it's actually quite hefty. And like overall, even the border is not flat either. There's like texture. Raised print, yes, that's what it's called. Don't look at my pores. Color. The color. I know, sometimes I forget like how to say stuff. But you know, I'm technically like kind of trilingual, so I can be forgiven, right? Because I can probably say it in a different language. But yeah, raised print. That's what it is. And look, it's all in color. And the art is so pretty. If I can find like a bigger picture, show you guys, you might know what I mean. Sometimes I have a full page art, right? Okay, technically I know more than 3 languages, but if you're talking about fluently, I would say 3. Proficient, 4 or 5. It's not a loading screen. Here, just check out my show notes while I flip through them. But yeah, I kind of wish that the first volume had a page where they have a full screen picture. Maybe they don't. But yeah, the sunlight and stuff that the artist drew is actually really really nice too. The backlight and stuff. Well, so that's why I really appreciate their art. But you know what? I think you can just appreciate the front page. And even the raised print on the side. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the last 3 volumes of the book coming. And then I will finish it with my little token creature. Anyways, back to the game. There we go. No one's here. Yeah, the old lady got scared of us, that's why. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in. Oh yeah. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. That would be a great loading screen, wouldn't it? Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. You want one? I wasn't going to eat them. I would love to eat them. Enter that runs the studio security cameras, huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Alright, sorry, I'll be right back. I just spilled a little something. I need a tissue. Wait, how did you know that it was chocolate? Oh wait, no, I misread it. It's chocobos. Never mind. I was like, I didn't tell anyone I was drinking chocolate. How did you know? Yeah, I made myself a cup of hot chocolate, and I'm not sure if you guys know, because I might be the only one that drinks my stuff really slow, but um those chocolate balls that you add hot water to and then they open up with a bunch of like marshmallows and stuff. Did you know that I call it the Sixth Sense? If you leave it for long enough, if you didn't finish drinking it, it turns into like solid chunks of fat. Kind of like leaving your food if you have like a lot of those like fats from the meat in your dish and then they kind of like solidify afterwards when the dish cools down. Yeah, it looks like that. 2 hours. Yeah. And it only happens with chocolate ball, so not like the chocolate powder. I just thought it was kind of interesting. So I guess there's a lot of fat in chocolate bombs. So police patrol there, studio van, ground field equipment, okay. Nothing out of the ordinary that... Must like junk food, there's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Okay, yeah, nothing really here. Then let us move. That's true, that's true. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. They never get a break. They go like right after trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are here today? Or there today? Now's a chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Okay, before we do that, anything we can examine? Automatic picture. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever. Oh, wow. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. Damn. He's right. But I am still young. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant? I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. That's probably pretty heavy. Probably so. I know, right? Oh, I feel so called out. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, let's move. This a studio too? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is the studio? Yeah, time to examine stuff. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these! Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, that's a bent. Nick, let's go inside! You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too! What is there with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something doesn't seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. It's a big 2 painted here. Probably because it's a studio too? Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Oh, I can slide. Okay, good. I was like, huh, I want to see the other side. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light fan for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive! Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this! Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? That's hilarious. Okay. I guess we'll go back to the employee area. Maybe they're there now. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh, you don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Oh, interesting. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. I'm an assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. The fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess he covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kinda sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Why not? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hiya! There! That should make the kids happy. Things we do. The grate that I used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Fair point. This half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably the old Tokyo castle. Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Oh, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Be my guest. Okay, oh, too bad, it's sold out. Under the dressing room door. Willpower. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Window into the dressing room. Glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in this film studio? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal? Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Sure, let's move in. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess I snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh, she's got a point. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks! They passed the expiration date! They don't eat them. Grumble. They're snacks! They're meant to be eaten. Tiamat and I would eat them anyway, it's fine. It's okay, you won't die. Mr. Powers' bag, I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kinda shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Both men found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. I see what you like to read. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai boogie woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a wig just by just by seeing a wig. I am kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? More than kinda. They always have mirrors in this in dressing rooms. I see my hair so nice and spiky, just how I like it. Regular suits and costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. I guess everyone's in Studio 1 then? Interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? The kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Winbeck's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio heads seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. He saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Like a backdrop for a stage. It's supposed to be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain New Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. So stop that. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more troubled than I thought. That's reflecting light. They call it reflecting screen or something like that. Huh. What? What's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I don't want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Yeah, I'll where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected the spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. The kids really love to steal samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the steel samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh out the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Sniff. What side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Yeah, I'm like getting better, but like I'm not completely 100% yet, unfortunately. How about you? Are you better, hopefully? Has she left yet? Ah. Oh. Did you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Say, you work with the props, right? How about that murder weapon? You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Thank you! Screen creators. Oh, no, coming in. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. That's hilarious. Are we allowed to do this? Okay, never mind. They gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. Guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. I thought she was gonna give one to me. Ew. Regarding this photograph, yes. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right, sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. Who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. Ooh. Oh. WTF? Who are you dudes, Lamau? What the heck? Huh? What we... Wait, you first, who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the lead shows. Steel Samurai, mine! RTFC, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? Wow, what a name. I'm so sorry, you look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, ROFL. Yeah, it's a little bit cringe. It's like talking to like a newer generation with all their slangs and I don't know what they're talking about, except I kinda know what he's talking about. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot, slobber. What the hell? Hey, you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocksters. Drool. Okay, this guy's really creepy, holy cow. Rockstars? What? Hey, you're drooling! Huh? Oh, buffer overrun, pant. You've triggered my rate of powers. Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. Sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. That is creative. RFLL Lamau. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Oh yeah, we really need to talk about cool. The one thing I kinda hate about it is I share a very similar looking shirt to him, except mine's is gray, but it does have the heart thing on the collar. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. Suxers, I hate missing out on food. Ugh. Nick, what does suxers mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meaning gives him an alibi. What about the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way, scary though, sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. I had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. He's looking away, he's so sketch. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers, scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. I'm actually wondering why he's in the dressing room though. Like, people are just going to this dressing room for like, just like freely. I present this to him. This is the VP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. LOL. Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, this guy's outright like so creepy. I just can't. Okay, well. I'm good now. I don't want to talk to him anymore. Oh my god, you're back. This game has jump scares, I swear. Aha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost! What's over her hair? You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess I would rule at her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now! 1, 2, 3! Yeah, old dad gave me a scare. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Wow, what? Nick, I think she's losing it. Yeah, okay. No good for me. Security guard station. Can we do it? Hey, no touching! I better investigate this. Yeah. Alright, we should probably... He has a lot of people to deck for sure. This game is giving me like a wild goose chase thing where I had to like figure out where I want to go all the time. Do I go back to talk to the other guy? Oh, there you go. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, Kitty-O. What's your name, Spart? not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Uh-huh, but you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You have to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll catch you down where you stand, evildoer. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Haha, you can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Huh, not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He. Steel Samurai always wins, always! Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you, losers! What? Wait! Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Oh, is that something that puts people to sleep? That looks like someone got drugged. What was it sitting there, I wonder? Yeah, sleeping pills right there. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Maybe where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Well, good thing we let that open. I like how he's still here. Still here sweating up a storm. Huh? Where's that old windbag? One of hers to leave for post. Hey! Nick, that was her! Is she chasing the boy? Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Yeah, can I grab the car key now? Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. Keys to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yep. Alright, let's go. I wish I could fast move. Oh well. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick! She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick! Not that eager. Of course, just careful. Eek! Someone's in here! Well, we heard a crash, didn't we? So, names. Aren't the names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? E. Vasquez, the producer. Vasquez. Quite beautiful. She doesn't look like a producer. She looks more like an actress, like a diva. But it's kind of cool. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Well, we'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? That nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. What the director? Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this year? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? You see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. That's so true. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. I'm gonna just look at the room. I don't think she cares. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much a set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and papers cups scattered around. House is frosted, I can't see outside. This part's October, the daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Winter is coming. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune! Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai Stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? I mean, they're pretty nimble, right? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance. Samurai on a horse? This is Jack Hammer too, isn't it? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. But what about the document? Alright. Yes. Go back to the Manila dude. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. As it's pawned. If I don't find it, shakes. Nick, it might be quicker just looking at a lot of places where he's like this. I agree. That's all new. You said that the snacks were here. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. I fell. Letting her lip and stare at me with tears swelling in her eyes. What are the chances that it'd be in Studio One? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Oh, there we go. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Director, Maya, look around the chair for me. Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick, the script. Good work. I was hoping I could see inside, but I guess. Alright. Go in. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. I'm so mad. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Or what's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who you are? Kara's lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Well, now she's talking. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to studio. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Not interesting. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? Monkey with a broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was... Yeesh. Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Plus, none of us can have gone to Studio 1. What? How does she know when he died? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. Some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they will corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30. Time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in minutes. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always the ook. It's a monkey after all. Check its head. Clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is water. Right. We don't even have any promising lead. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, I think. Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means you were really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? Boy, of course. Right, because he saw everything. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. But no way am I telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure he can find some way of bringing him over to you. Either way, we should go back to the studio. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! He's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I have... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper! Hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat! My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met the director just now. Eh? My heart, I don't feel so good. You okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where a poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, dropped this and ran. Is that his camera? Come back. For this one, it's kind of hard to understand her with all the huffing. Phoenix, thought the hostage might be what we need. Or you might talk to us if we give him that. Gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, might I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade of her? Or trade? I wonder. Do this. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit he died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You let me borrow it then. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. If I give it to her, is she going to give me the hostage thing? Besides, that's the only way, right? Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Our key led to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for it. Right. I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Well then, let's go to employee area, because he's gonna come in for that grade, right? Hey! Hey you! Wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackett. I think he ran into the dressing room. Sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. I'm back! There, he's back. What? How does she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye.
Nice to meet you. Yo, and I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai is so cool, I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Okay, kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Would you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion. Maybe a bribe? Sure. Sure, I'll bribe you. Here, you want your cards back, dude? Cody, does this look familiar? Hey, my UR! Of course, it's a UR. It always is. UR, huh? UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? I guess a kid you could sell a car for. He probably doesn't care. He's a kid. He thinks he's so smart, but he doesn't care about money. To be so innocent, I know, right? You have an ultra rare? Oh. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it though. Security lady was chasing me around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the gas station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios, but its popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? I know who can tell me. Do you know, sir? I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day. Oh, the kid's still here.
There we go. I don't know if the video cut out all of a sudden just now, but hopefully you guys heard most of the stuff. Will the witness state his name and profession? This guy's really creepy. How rude can you get? You don't know me! I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. Brrf. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Alright. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. I'm Mr. Hammer's death. It was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. How long? Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during a run through the sea. Oh right, this will which of course led me to missing my lunch, RFS. Rolling on the floor, starving? Oh, I see. I was wondering what that meant. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Huh? What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oof. No, good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went for all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected it. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Oh. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. I know, right? Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one, Sweats. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Whoops! Orofel. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, tell your testimony, please. Urk. Heh, heh, heh. Uh-oh, Etrov is laughing. Yeah. FWIWI. Can someone tell me what that means? I'm so old now. We took a break, RLFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. His tongue wagging is so disturbing. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on the table? Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. What is that? That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Oops. How exactly did you take that break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Haha, I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fall on Mrs. Monkey's head barred the way. At around 2:50, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey's, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. You are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, heroes to children everywhere after all. Heroes to children after all. You. Thanks, Sniff. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. This is the edge of taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Yeah, he's like, no choice. Ah, so short. Kinda cute. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, we're right. Guard, please bring him a box. What are those donut crates to do? Where do you find a donut crate in? Okay, cool. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Haha, Edgeworth. Woody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and grabs with the beard over there? Just, Mr. Edgeworth is fine. And something about a bearded gentleman himself, a very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please, testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Interesting. I thought he had his camera everywhere. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do! I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow,
I was going for the studio.
I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
Got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. Huh, he's been awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. Was that the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got kinda lost on the way for about 30 minutes. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection overruled. Oh, okay, never mind. That's... okay. Cody, what you said just that seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child, I'm a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So, you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to court about what you were so busy watching. Fair enough, fair enough. So it's pretty new then. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. It's alright, your cross-examination. I want to present his scrapbook, but which one? I want to present it here. I hope that works.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? Oh. Well then. I'll just press. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No! Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you! A person! He was a person! How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. Why is no one cooperating in these cases? I see, and what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch! Samurai chop! Samurai slap! Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Keep pressing. Cody. But what? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yeah, you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. They have their... Okay, well, I guess I'll see what the reasons are soon. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track of it. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch a climax of the fight? Because he's too busy taking pictures, but what is the right choice for that? Yes, I could do this. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Because he's too busy taking pictures, right? Maybe? Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his... not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Alright, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, would you please tell us about your camera, and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. And... oh, now he's crying, poor kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
That's all that happened.
It's digital, you don't need a lens cap, do you? Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the steel samurai. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the steel samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have. Once I got that lens open, did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Of course we are. We've been through lots. Hey, off with the kid, fellows. Testify, witness. Testify. Yipes. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. But why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Can I show him the scrapbook now? Is that the scrapbook thing? Cody! But what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, do you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Yeah, are you sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right.
Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on. Why was there no picture in the album the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. Right? Yeah, the game is designed pretty well when you're trying to figure out the same thing. I just don't think he would erase it if it was blurry. I would still keep it if I were him. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no! It's impossible! Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Wow! Okay, poor kid. I made him cry. I'm sorry. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Wow, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, then he didn't move. Wow! Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run for that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. Wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? Oh yeah, she's his fan. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. None of you are gonna look at me like that. Now. Sniff. Oh, the kid feels like he's being bullied. Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. May I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Huh? Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime, for the judge where the murder took place. Edgeworth is hilarious. Here, at Studio 2, I see. That would explain a 2 in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path of the trailer was blocked, or to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Not that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. I wonder why. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. Court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Yes, good job, kid. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Oh, so short the deadline. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpowers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. But what if we find new things? Very well. Court is adjourned. Phew. That was a close one. You were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Yay! Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha, maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Wow, each day is actually like longer than I thought it would be, so I guess I won't be able to finish this case for today. But we should be able to finish by next week, and I hope by then I will get my voice back a little bit more, so then I can actually like voice out the characters a little bit better. But yeah, next time. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed some of the quirkiness there. Poor kid. His hero. I can see why he did that. But anyways, thank you. I was like so scared because I like did it wrong twice, and the first time I just forgot to like press on people and I just started presenting like first thing. So that was my bad. But yeah. As for announcements, I believe tomorrow Dino should be streaming if she's free. But we'll always announce it. And Saturday, if she's free, you'll be continuing to stream as well. Just not 100% sure schedules. But yeah, join our Discord and you will see the announcements. And then Monday, we shall be back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the completion of Case. Right? Yeah. So yeah, just wait for the announcement, guys. Or just follow, and either way, you guys will see it. Anyways, thanks for staying with me for this late. I hope you guys have a good night and a good rest of the week. And I will see you all either tomorrow during Dino stream. Thank you, you too, Pika. And next Monday as well. Anyways, have a good night. Bye.